Hi, everyone. David Thomas from Century 21 and SellThatHouse.net coming to you again from beautiful downtown Petaluma. I wanted to answer a question that I've received a few times here recently to get rid of any confusion about the close of escrow day and signing day at the title company. Question I get a lot is, David, I'm a buyer, I'm a seller. Where do I physically need to be on the close of escrow date? The answer that I usually provide to any real estate question is it depends. However, in this case, I can answer both buyer and seller with the same answer. You don't need to be anywhere on close of escrow day. You can be in Hawaii on the actual day that we close escrow, and here's why. If we back up a few days, 7 to 10 days prior to the close of escrow, that's the day that I physically need you to be somewhere, and that somewhere is the title or the escrow company that we've contracted with to handle all of the third-party duties to get to the finish line. If you're the seller, you get about this much paperwork to sign, somewhere between 12 and 30 pages. 15, 30 minutes, you're in and out the door, and you've completed all of your seller paperwork in order to complete the transaction. Buyer, not so lucky. If you're showing up to sign your loan documents, this is the typical package that you would see, and it's going to require somewhere between 45 minutes and maybe 2 hours, depending on the level of review and the amount of reading that we have to do. That was my last seller and my last buyer transaction. What you need to bring to signing day is a valid photo ID. True story. Mr. Seller, did you recognize that your driver's license expired last month? To his surprise, he had forgotten and had not renewed his driver's license, did not have a valid one. Escrow officer could not notarize the documents that she needed to in order to complete the transaction. At that moment, I stood up, I drove to the DMV while they continued the signing of the rest of the paperwork that they could get through, and stood in line to get a number to save the seller some time before they had to leave town and get down the road so that he could go in, renew his driver's license, and get on with his life. Make sure you have a valid photo ID before you go to the title company. Signing day is the day that you have your last opportunity to talk about any of the paperwork that the title company has for us, the loan paperwork, the closing costs, where is the money going, are we getting the right proceeds if we're the seller for what we expected to get for the sale of our house, are all the taxes and the insurance being handled appropriately or the way that we want them to. Those are the big questions for signing day. The close of escrow date is a date on the calendar that we're all going to receive that phone call from the title office and the escrow officer that says, congratulations, we've recorded or we've gone on record in your county, and it's officially the buyer's and no longer the seller's house. That's the congratulations and the handshakes and hugs day that we've all been waiting for the 30 or 60-day escrow that we've been going through the process. I hope that answers your question. Give me a call if it doesn't. I'm here to answer all of your real estate questions and needs. Thanks for tuning in.